I think the promise of OSF for our customer base is basically going to be around flexibility, around not being locked into any particular vendor, but being able to buy from any vendor that complies with OSF and have interoperability among the systems that are out there. Being able to take advantage of hardware upgrades, improvements that will allow machines to run faster and be able to incorporate those into our systems quickly and easily, and again with interoperability across the system. So I think it's flexibility, it's price performance, and it's functionality.
As we add advanced new features to the RS Series software, like window-managed user interface, we plan to support only open system solutions, things like OSF 1 and Motif.
The advantages to our customers of OSF are many. It allows them to choose the platform that best fits their need at the time they need it. It allows them to have software that will operate with other software supplied by other people. We're very supportive of it, and we're intending to bring forth our products in compliance with it from this point forward.
The whole thing about open standards is it can be kind of conceptual, and people can make announcements about intents and so on. And what's exciting to me about what Digital is doing with OSF is the reality of what they're delivering and will be delivering. So that's the excitement.
We've been discussing open systems with our major computing system suppliers for about a year now, and we've been very demanding, I think, with respect to their future ability to do business with us if they do not supply systems that meet OSF standards. I wouldn't go so far as to say we've shut the door on anybody who isn't supplying based on those standards, but I would say in the future I expect that to be a part of coming to the table here. If your company or you as a computing system vendor does not supply OSF compliant software and hardware, I would expect us not to be very interested in your products.
Our relationship with Digital is very important in terms of our open systems commitment, because Digital has been one of the leading players in this area, bringing an OSF 1 product to market, and it's helped us to focus our attention and our timing and to be able to work our strategies together in terms of the benefits to the customer.
We've worked very closely with Digital really for the last 6 years and have developed a strong relationship with them in meeting our customers' demand for open systems. We were one of the very first case products to be released in the Ultrix environment. We're working very closely with them as well and integrating into their DEC Fuse environment. That's an interesting subject because it's the kind of a tool, the kind of a software product that actually meets the needs of open systems by allowing multiple tools to integrate into an open systems environment. Customers really are looking for those kinds of solutions today.
Open systems is really key to our future. It allows us the flexibility to be able to integrate a variety of other kinds of systems like spreadsheets and databases and graphic systems. The fact that our company, as well as other companies, are adopting OSF makes our job easier. It allows us to provide the framework to provide integrated compound documents to our end users. It makes our life easier, it makes customers' life easier.
We have ported 2 of our software products over to OSF 1. This was very easy with Digital's help, and in fact it actually took us longer to load OSF 1 onto our DeckStation platform than it did to port each of the 2 software products. We found this quite impressive and we were very pleased.
Progress, we think that the OSF 1 will help us because it will allow us to focus more of our energy and effort on adding value and richness to our products and not be so distracted by the idiosyncrasies of different operating systems.
We recently conducted our product advisory council over the last 2 days where we had 32 senior managers from worldwide business organizations coming in to speak with us about our future directions. One thing came through loud and clear is they want early products to conform to standards to support open systems. Because as they build worldwide information systems, they want to make sure that our products have a high degree of functionality and can have a consistent look and feel and interoperability across a heterogeneous computing environment. And those are the things that OSF and their practices will allow us to do.
If you consider what we're spending in terms of information technology to continue to develop the wheel in 500 separate places is disaster. So we have to sit down and say, how can we actually avoid the waste associated with having and operating 500 different companies? Also, we wanted to focus attention on the enabling capability of information technology to fundamentally change the way in which we do business. The only way we can do that is to develop major systems once and use them many times. It's the only way we can afford to go forward. And the only route that we feel we can go is through open systems.
Well, Ingress is clearly committed to providing products for the OSF 1 environment with Digital and with some of the other vendors in the industry as they also begin to ship the technology. Now, this will include products such as the Ingress Intelligent Database, Ingress Vision, Ingress Windows 4 GL. Our key products clearly are targeted to the OSF 1 operating system.
As a way of showing our commitment, of course, we're a member of OSF. We're a very active and leading member in the OSF Foundation. We're also committed to all the development work that goes on in OSF. And that goes beyond being just a member, because that's just the first step, I think. OSF standards, we think, are extremely well thought through, and we find them easy to work with, and we find that they provide our customers with the right level of choice and openness, and therefore we want to support OSF standards as they become available. An example is OSF 1.
I think it's important that we let our vendors know that open systems is the direction. For those vendors who are unsure if that's the philosophy they should be following, they would know that's where they ought to go if they want to sell to us.
Digital has really taken a leadership role in moving towards OSF 1. In fact, of the partners that we work with, they probably are further along in that process than any of the others. I think that they are also working very closely with their partners to ensure that that transition is as smooth as possible. I know we've gotten a lot of support from them, and I think that will make a difference for us in terms of our ability to move our product to OSF 1.
One of the things I've been impressed with digital is that they are a strong participant in OSF and have supplied some of the major technology chunks to the standards and protocols. And that's one of the reasons we are continuing to be interested in digital products and digital systems. And we expect to learn a lot from working with digital, and we hope to continue to do business with digital because of that.